Good morning, Julio. What's up, man? Give me a second to set things up. Ooh, dang, that's a 10-point move up. I was just thinking about buying this too. Good morning, guys. It's over. I'm probably gonna try to not talk too much, guys. my throat's pretty sore, so. You haven't seen overnight action like this? Yeah, if you look at December PA, like the last few days, if you backtest the last few months or last few days, you get a lot of overnight action. I don't know why, but this is something that I saw when I was backtesting the last like couple days of December. Overnight action is a little bit like dumpier, and then New York is a little choppier. So we're gonna probably play it pretty safe, even on these evals, guys. Yeah, the market's still pretty thin, so be careful trading. See what this looks like on the hourly. Yeah, guys, I'm expecting a lot of chop today, unless we get out of this area quickly in the open. I think expect a lot of chop. Just this area in general, right? We have a lot of volume here. Before we see actual break out of this area, you're gonna see some chop. And then, like, the overnight move was already pretty intense. So after moves like this, you don't get like continuation. A lot of times you get more accumulation, you get more ranging. So maybe just be careful trading this area. I'm gonna be pretty careful trading this. Like, I'd rather be safe than sorry trading this. So. Oops. You finally passed your 150K. Let's go, dude. Congrats, man. For real. Like, honestly, congrats. That's huge. Yeah. Like, if I were in your guys' shoes and, you know, I like just passed evals this week, I would not touch them until. I would not touch my funded accounts until January 5th. I think we can get moves this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly Friday, but I don't know. I think the markets will just be thin. I think a lot of the moves will happen overnight, so if you're trading overnight, it might be a little better. But yeah, it's just better to be safe than sorry, especially with like fresh funded and stuff, because building that buffer on a fresh funded is so important. Good morning, guys. So we are hanging around this level. I'm gonna mark out a few of these lows just to see kind of what we're working with in terms of these levels. Let's see if we had any reaction off of these. Alright, so we blew straight through these. So I don't think any of these are going to be of any significance, except for this one here. This one's a maybe. I'll say this is pretty significant, right on POC too. Okay. All right, 2 minutes till market open. I don't know what market's going to give us, to be honest. We're kind of close to filling this gap completely, and we're also kind of close to, you know, recovering a lot of the overnight price action. I don't know if we'll get this. There's a chance that we get this as well. So I think we're just gonna take a few stabs at price action, see what it gives us, and we'll see if we can ride whatever PA gives us. And if there's nothing to ride, you know, we'll just get stopped out break even. Rinse and repeat, guys. Lots of profit taking into this month and this week. Yep, exactly, man. If you go through and do a back testing session throughout the last couple days of December, you'll see that there's a lot of dumping that happens. We've been talking about that, how people are just taking profits, people are tax loss harvesting. So all right, market about to open. Get some rejection. How many points was that? That's already 40 points. Interesting. ES is kind of at a make it or break it point right now. Let's see if it's gets rejected. The ES looks like it wants to take value area, but there it is. It's taking it. I'm actually gonna go long here, guys. Let's see if we can rip through value area. I'm gonna take my profits a little earlier. Probably on the 50 EMA, 5-minute 50 EMA, but this could rip to like VWAP. ES is looking really good in terms of claiming value area, so I'm actually liking this play. We just need that follow through. The markets are pretty thin right now, so I don't know if we'll get it really, but we'll see. Let's see if I can take off 2 on this high here. This is also the 5-day moving average. And then I'm gonna take the other off at the 50-day. That's if we get this move up. It's struggling a bit. Yeah, we're honestly not looking for much here, guys. Possibly even till we're looking kind of towards VWAP. I'm gonna take 2 off pretty early and set this break even, and we'll see if we can ride it to VWAP. But I will say I'm not very hopeful today. But yeah, let's just see what we can get. Nice, let's go. TP1. I'm gonna set this break even now. Let's go, guys. So this one, can I change it to 2? I can't. Oh, there it is. Alright guys, I'm just gonna close this out. Oh nice. No, closed out. Let's go. Huge dub, guys. Let's freaking go. Oh, this is ripping. Yeah, up until VWAP is honestly the max I would have held. If this reclaims VWAP, then, yo, I don't know. That's a big ass candle. That's a pretty crazy move, guys. Let's go. Huge win, guys. Let's check these accounts. Yeah, these accounts hit consistency. That's why my position exited. Holy shit, this is ripping. Excuse my language, my goodness. I was not expecting this today. It was literally the opposite of what I was expecting today, so. Alright guys, give me a second. I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna switch evals, because this one's already hit consistency. So, switch to my lucid evals. I think I have 2 fresh ones, 3 fresh ones. I have 2 that are like in the dirt right now. So, let's see. 22, 80, 22. All right, we're on a fresh eval. Hit Asia low. Let's see what we get. I think this is a retrace, right? And then I think we're higher. Unable to close below that low. That's a price base right there. That's an easy price base. If you just take a look at this, you just take this low, right? Kind of where I rejected. And we're unable to close below it on the 15-second, right? You just, honestly, just scoot over. Like overnight price action, right? It was just holding that base before it dropped it. All right, so we broke it. I'm gonna take a short here. This is gonna be a quick scalp as well. Set my stop. Oh shoot, this is actually a lot bigger than I thought. 20 points? Sorry, I thought this was less. Kind of to these highs. It's just a little quick scalp, and this is counter trend, so I don't really want to hold this too long. We'll see if we can get a quick scalp down, and then yeah, we'll just be out of this. $777, yeah, $777. I think that's my target. Around 14 points is what we're aiming for. I know I'd be able to break above that price base. Oh, there we go. Let's see. If we close above this, I'm probably just gonna exit this. I'm looking to exit this. If this closes above again, otherwise I'm just gonna move my stop down to that high. Yeah, I think that's gonna stop me out. Whew, that is volatile. Look how thin that market is. Yeah, I didn't want to exit it just in case it did that, but yeah, this might still whip me out. I'm hoping this comes down to test 777, which are those current highs that we have. There ain't no way. Stopped out. Damn it. Unlucky, guys. Wow. I really thought that would hit 777. With that said, not really comfortable to go long on this until we hit 777. But that was our expansion. I'm expecting some downside before we go up. Let me check. It's the Thanos candle. Yeah, happy New Year's, man. Yeah, congrats if you're done for the day. For real, like honestly, good stuff. Yeah, we hit consistency on our TradeFi, so we're working on some Lucid right now. Man, I still want to be in this short. This short looks so good. Damn, there it is. Oh man, that feels bad. I'm gonna try to get on this short. let's see if we can get down here. This is kind of look like Batman. A lot of time when you get Batman, that initial high or that initial low, that kind of creates the Batman candle will get taken out. But in terms of not calling it Batman, it's preliminary supply, right? So a lot of this, like this candle has a chance to get taken out, this candle. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here. Oh nice, that's a really good move. Boom, there we go. That's what we wanted, guys. Holy crap, this candles are just like moving in an instant. The market's way too thin. How to learn your strategy. Yeah, I kind of explain my trades while I take them. But yeah, as 616 said, I am setting up something to kind of teach you guys a little bit more in depth on how I trade. I did say at the beginning of the stream that I'm probably not going to talk too much because I am sick and my throat is extremely sore. So I'm going to try my best to not talk too much, but I'll also try my best to answer your guys' questions. Yeah, I apologize if I can't answer everything today. Throat's killing me. Yeah, this is why we take profits here. There's a chance to go down. It looks like it's just distributing, right? But we have bullish order flow, so I think there's a chance for this. Excuse me. Right now, PA is kind of in the middle ground, and it's like fighting on VWAP, right? This is not where you want to enter a trade. We'll enter a trade if it covers some of these key levels, and we'll short it if it's breaking down this key level. If you guys look at this is the exact same distribution, just in the other way, right? See what I'm talking about? This, and then you get the same exact thing if you draw it out this way. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. It's just the way price distributes, and identifying which way price is distributing, understanding which way order flow is really important. So I'm going to short this. I want to see us come take out this low. Possibly even down to value area. I think value area low would be kind of my ultimate target. But just in case we get front ran a little bit today, I'm going to keep my target here. And as soon as it starts breaking down, if it does break down, that is, I'm going to start to move my stop down. I don't actually want to risk this much. I'm just keeping it above like VWAP for now. Yeah, big moves today, guys. Honestly, we ate two really good moves today already. We're trying to fish for the short, but we got stopped out a little early, so but we re-entered it and we recovered our losses by a good margin. This looks dumpy. Interesting. Got really close to adding into this, but higher time frame looked a little bullish, so I actually didn't add on this little push up. I'm gonna bring my stop down. Probably go break even here, honestly. Or maybe right above key level for now. I want this to break this current low that it's at. Once it starts closing below this, I'll feel pretty safe to go break even. But right now, I think it's fine to risk a little bit. Like 10 points away. Oh, I am gonna go break even here. We finally broke that low, so I feel pretty good about going break even on this. There we go, another dub, guys. 2,500 in profit on these lucid evals. Damn, guys, we're killing it on these evals today. Let's go. I'm copy trading all 5 of my 5 lucid evals right now. I was wanting to do the 3, or 2. I think I have 2 fresh ones. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I have 2 fresh ones, and I had 2 lucid evals that were kind of almost bricked. So I kind of saved those bricked ones. Let's go. So I am gonna take off some of these copy trades now, and I'm probably just gonna trade my 2 fresh ones. Let's go. Do I trade gold? I don't actively trade gold. I'm looking to trade it next year though. We have been back testing it a little bit. So yeah. This was my second target, guys. Kind of looks like we're breaking below it though, so could be worth holding this. We might be going for that gap all the way down here. I mean, now that the market's kind of proved me wrong that it can move, right? We caught this, and then we caught this, and we caught this. I think the market's kind of proved to us that it can move today. So, yeah, honestly, fully filling this gap, and or going up to take Asia high, all valid. I just want to see how a lot of these higher time frame candles play out, and then we'll kind of make a decision on which way PA is going. First 10K trade on silver last night. Let's go, dude. That's massive. $10K is kind of crazy. Point stops. want to say we're bearish, guys. I want to short this the next chance I get. That might have been an okay entry, a little risky. No, I'm kind of playing with fire, trying to get in right now. I do want to say we're bearish though. Higher time frame looks bearish. Our 15-minute looks alright. That's the only reason I'm a little hesitant, but everything else looks pretty bad. It honestly looks like this is about to keel over, guys, but honestly the market's so thin that I think buyers or sellers can get squeezed out either way. I think this is not a bad time to like bracket strategy if the firm allows it, but I just don't like to trade that way, so I'm just gonna chill. This looks like it's keeling over. There it is. I'm actually joining this. I like that. This could like rip up back on me, but I think it's kind of worth the risk. Let's see what we get. And if this goes down, I am expecting this to take a lot of these lows. I don't think we'll get those lows immediately, but let's see what we can get. Change this to, you know what, we'll change it to 2. We'll take off 2 here if we get this, and then we'll try to ride one contract all the way down. If it allows us, we'll see. It could yoink this position on me, so just being a little cautious. I want to get rid of some of these moving averages. It's kind of getting in the way, actually. So guys, the reason I took this trade is PA just looked really weak. I'm kind of looking at the higher time frame. All the higher time frame is looking like it's gonna keel over. Literally, everything up to the 4-hour looked bearish, and coming into this candle close. On top of that, the 15-second looked like it was about to fall over. I joined a little late. I wish I joined it a little bit earlier, kind of like right here where it looked like it was about to fall over. And then on top of that, I have a couple targets down here that I've been wanting to hit for, I think I would say weeks now, right? Or maybe like at least a week. I know there's some lows down here that I said like I didn't trust this as the bottom, but it went up anyways. So, oh wait, yeah, this is kind of what I was worried about. It kind of just yoinking on me like this. The chance that this still comes back down, I would say I'm still bearish overall. But that is a deep retrace. That's not what I wanted to see, unfortunately. But this trade's not over. Yeah, if this stops me out, it stops me out. Yeah, and I would say if this does end up breaking these highs, we are maybe looking bullish then. The 15-minute looks pretty good now for bullishness, and the 15-minute was the only one that was looking all right. So, oh shit, I did my thing wrong again. So I'm out of this position. The only other like bullish scenario I really see is like us holding value area and PA rounding out and we go up, right? But I don't know if that is going to be the case. Yeah, unfortunately this stopped me out and it's moving down now, but I'm still bearish on this. Like all market structure is saying bearish. Everything's telling you bearish still, so unfortunate that it hit my stop like that. I think I still want to try to re-enter this short. I still really want to short this. I just want a better entry. Honestly, my stop there was probably my entry. You took longs off that? Yeah, I'm just super hesitant to go long right now, man. I mean, it absolutely could. We are holding value area low. But I don't know, market structure just speaking short to me. I'm gonna try it here. Let's see if we get a breakout. If we get a breakout out of value area low, it's really, really dumpy. So I want to see if we can get that. If we hold it, then we still have some bearish or bullish momentum. So yeah, we'll see what PA is gonna give us. It obviously doesn't want to break out. many points is this? 10 points? 20 points? Yeah, 20-point stop is kind of big for 3 contracts. Come on, let's get a breakout. Let's go. I'm trusting this breakout. I want to see if do we have a little base. Honestly, that's probably not a bad idea. Kind of in the mid range of this accumulation, I'm gonna take in that low. I'm gonna take off my first few contracts. I ended up adding to this on this breakout, and we'll see if we can ride 3 down. Probably down to these lows, to be honest. Come on, let's get some moves. Let's go. We're getting breakout out of value area. This is fine. I'm gonna come up to retest value area. Still looks super bearish. There we go. Come on. Let's go, guys. PA looks weak. Yeah, guys, I think this is gonna drop. It already looks like supply buildup. It wants the lows. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Yeah, I mean, this last point of supply. It looks like it wants to honestly dump. It might get a big handle here. There we go. Let's go, guys. This account hit consistency, so it just exited the position. But yeah, guys, that's my TP1, and my TP2 would honestly be at these lows. Alright, guys, I think we have to move to our alpha evals. Everything's at consistency. So give me a second. I need to transfer over. Do you have any funded? The top step accounts are, well, I took 5 payouts and it said they'll move me live, but they also said it takes 7 to 10 days for them to reach back. So I'm just not trading on my top step until I get a word back from them. I have one Tradeify funded account, but like I said, I'm not comfortable taking or trading any funded accounts until January 5th ish. So I'm just doing evals until then. Yeah, like I still have my top step accounts. They're just I already took payouts on them, so, and that's apparently the last payout that they'll give me. So there's no point really trading on this on my top step accounts. Let's go, man. Made 600 off this trade. 100 still running. Let's go, dude. Congrats. Yeah, I would have kept this running as well, but my Lucid accounts hit consistency, so those are just done for the day. So my Tradeify and Lucid accounts are looking good for the day, and now I'm just working on some alpha accounts here. I don't know if I want to copy trade my alpha accounts or do them one at a time. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. $16 points we could be eating right now. Fuck, I want to short this. Let's do it. We're on evals anyways. Let's go. Let's drop and break even. Whoa, what the heck? I think I did that wrong. My stops. Yeah, that was an accident. It like made me buy 10 or something, so. If I had a sell limit, I should have. Bro, I don't know how this shit works. God damn. That's unlucky, but no problem. I always think I'm still short. There's probably a little retrace, right? I think we can see this now. Those are 2 big moves, so I don't think it's just gonna give us this. It's gonna make us work for it. Holy crap, it's moving. It's already 50 points. Screw it, let's try it, guys. Let's try long here. I want to scalp this up to, what is that? 730? Oh yeah, 730. We're right at this base. Let's see if we can get it. If you get a single structural breaking candle here to the downside, I'm immediately gonna close this out. It's not a trade I want to hold too long, because I am still pretty bearish on the market. But yeah, I'm expecting a little pop here, so I'm just trying to scalp that pop. And honestly, this next base is what I want hit. But I don't know if we'll honestly have enough momentum to hit it. Yeah, the moment we close below these, I'm instantly out of this. We gotta close below it though. Alright, I'm out of this, guys. I'm actually gonna take the opposite play. This might chop me up, but overall I'm still pretty bearish, so now I'm playing this as a pullback for us going lower. This would be a good bounce off of the 14 EMA as well on the 5-minute chart. And if that's the case, I think this one comes down to take these lows, so we'll see if we get this, guys. I want to see this come down, break below value area, not really give this base much respect, and then come down. This is kind of the PA I'm wanting to see. Definitely not this. So let's see what we get. Trade's already looking pretty poor here. Okay, stopped out on my alpha. We were like high-key kind of full porting these, so my alpha counts are down a bit. Let's see. Man, I really want to say we're still bearish. I don't trust this going up. Dang, but it's almost looking like a V-shaped recovery right now. But it's hard to trust this going long until we really cover that high. Otherwise, it's just still downwards distribution. We're below VWAP. EMAs are flip bearish. Put in a new low. So it's hard for me to long this. I will get 150K account lucid flex. Do you recommend the flex? Yes, I recommend the flex. I like their flex. It's just like, it's very, very free. Like the evals 2-day pass, and then the only like trade-off on Lucid compared to like Topstep or Tradeify is that their payouts are lower, but their accounts are cheaper. So that's the trade-off. If you want a cheaper account, but with a lower payout potential, I would go Lucid. If you want a more expensive account with a higher payout potential, I would go with like Alpha or Topstep. But I really like Lucid. I think it's easy to stack accounts on Lucid as well. So yeah, I would take that as you will. All right, guys. 1 minute's actually looking really good now for a push. Screw it. Let's try to trade the breakout. Where's our targets? I'm gonna take both of these off at this key level. Let's see if we get it. This is kind of the make it or break it point, right? I think if we do push up, we're gonna end up being pretty bullish here. But if not, then this is probably the apex of the pullback, and yeah, this will probably stop me out. I'm high key kind of like full pointing these evals though, so let's see what we get, guys. Should I wait to take on my first payout till next year? It's only 800. Yeah, I'd probably wait, man. Otherwise you just have to pay taxes on it. How many points is this? 20 points. Oh, okay. I was thinking about adding 2 more contracts to this, but I'm just gonna let this run now. Let's see if we can let 2 run. We'll take 5 off. Let's see if we can let 2 run some value area high. Cyberdom, I would probably just reset it, man. They're gonna use that to like deny payouts. So. But yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't give them reason to deny you a payout. It's just work you gotta do that. It's just work you're gonna do that doesn't count, you know what I mean? So in my opinion, I would just reset it. Let's go, guys. PA is super choppy today, but it's like a clean chop. So let's see if we can eat some of these moves. The shaded gray area are the first standard deviations of the VWAP, and I use that as value area. Ooh, man, I don't like that. Kind of considering this moving to break even here. 1 minute looks good. Yeah, I'm gonna set both break even. Hopefully this is a protected low, hopefully, and then I'd rather lose nothing on this than get something, so. Two to three standard, 80% return rate back to VWAP 5-year report. Yeah. For mean reversion traders, yeah. Honestly, mean reversion is pretty goated. I don't really use. There was a really good one. Oh yeah, this is it. This is a really good mean reversion channel. I used to use this a while back. I don't remember what time frame I like this on, but I think I like this on the higher time frames, the mean reversion channel. But it's pretty solid. I'm actually gonna leave this on my chart. Might use that. I haven't really tested it with Nasdaq, but it worked pretty well on Forex, so we'll see. This is a little unfortunate. I was really hoping this would hit my TP. Maybe I should have set TP on the VWAP instead of this high. Let's see if PA can come back up, tag me out of this trade. This is still looking fairly bullish, so hoping it tags me out. There's always a chance that it tags me out the other way and continues ripping, so excuse me. Looks good on the 5, looks good on the 15. I want to see the 30-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour don't look too good, but Actually, the 4 hour looks okay. The 1 hour doesn't look too good, and the 30-minute doesn't look too good. So. Come on, let's go. Let's go, guys. 5 contracts out. Set this break even. And we'll see if we could ride too. Snooze, you lose. Jay, I just recently found you, and my first five-figure month, but lost all my funded. Just 1 left out of 5. Dude, nice. Wait, you had your first 5-figure month off of 1 funded? Is that what you're saying? That's still pretty solid, man. Let's go, dude. Every green month I have 3 months of setback. Yeah, I mean, that's probably just a consistency thing, right? I don't know. I'd have to see how you trade. Yeah, I can't really know what the issue is unless I, kind of work with you. So, but it's gonna be one of the 3. It's gonna be your risk, your psychology, or your methodology. It's always gonna be one of those 3. So, oh, 502K each out. Nice, dude. Congrats. That's huge. Good stuff, man. Yeah, I've been working pretty hard on the mentorship stuff, so if that's where you're at, I can definitely help you out, man. You're learning order flow? Are you using a chart? Are you using like a bitmap? Or are you just kind of gauging order flow with which way the price is trending? Also, guys, how's the delay on the stream today? Is it alright? I forgot to ask you guys at the beginning of the stream. Let's go, guys. This thing's starting to moon. Really took advantage of that key level. Yeah, honestly, after this level, I'm still good to long. So I might even look to re-enter this position with another buy-in. Hmm. I'm honestly trying to re-enter this. But I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is the spot. You know what I'm saying? I think it might be. Interesting. I wonder if this is topping out. Definitely looks like an apex, so I'm gonna get out of this. I might look to short this. Three, two. It couldn't close below. Minute. I don't know. The 1 minute hasn't closed bullish yet or bearish, so I'm a little hesitant to take this short. I kind of want to long that more than anything. $15, 10, 9, 8. I'm shorting. Let's see if we can short this down to value area low. I think this could actually rip on me back up, so definitely risky, but screw it, we're working on evals. Let's do it. I'm getting 3 lucids. All I can do for now as a thank you for your stream is using your code. Much appreciated for the time, my man. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, I appreciate that as well. Yeah, we'll do like as soon as we get enough on the lucid like lucid affiliate like payouts, like, you know, like because I earn commission on the sales, we'll do giveaway accounts with that commission. So I won't even be taking that money, guys. Not that we have that much in commission anyways, but once we get enough for a few accounts, we'll do a giveaway on more lucid evals. Yeah, probably start next year. Maybe like we'll start the giveaway January 5th or something. This is fine. I want this level to reject. If we reclaim this level here, I'm probably just gonna be out of this. It looks like it might just stop me out anyways. Does it take me? It is looking bullish now again. We're just gonna exit this, guys. I don't like the trade anymore. I was really hoping that would be kind of the other way around. With that said, this is pretty bullish PA where you have a break to the downside, but you immediately break up. So I'm actually gonna enter this long. This is actually another setup that we take where we have a break to the downside or the upside and then it immediately breaks structure again. We like to take that. And we're breaking right above key level again too, so we'll take it. Trading evals, so I'm risking a little bit more on these, and alpha has a little bit more of a drawdown, so I am risking more, a good bit more. Honestly, I think I want to come up to value area high, but I think realistically we get stuck on like some of these candles, so probably do something like that if we even get that. That is. I want to see a pop here to the upside. If it doesn't pop, I'm gonna be kind of pretty hesitant on this trade and might even just exit it manually. Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want to see. I really wanted to see that pop to the other side. It was looking good on the 1, but now it just looks kind of ranging on the 5. And the 1's a little choppy, so. Interesting. My finger is like on the trigger to exit this. But if it puts in a new high here, then I think it's still fair game, so. Yeah, because 5 minutes is starting to kind of look like supply buildup, but I don't know. It's hard to trust. Oh yeah, this is coming back down. God damn it. Dang, that was actually looking really good for a full port. Blender activated, bro. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I'm high key kind of full porting my alpha eval, but that looked really good. I would have taken that like 10 out of 10 times. So that's like one of our really good setups too. So it's a little unfortunate. It's all good. This is why you alternate evals. Yeah. So I guess shorting here was the original idea, was the good idea. Yeah, I really had higher targets on this. We didn't even sweep this. Five-minute chart. Yeah, just can't break above key level. You know, I should have been watching that, to be honest, on the 5. I wasn't watching that. I was watching this on the 1. So it looked like we're kind of starting to break above it. But if you look back at the 5-minute chart, how long is that? Just 20 minutes of us not being able to break above it, so that's pretty fair. I'm gonna short this, guys. I'm gonna take 4 off at this low, also value area low, and then possibly look to write this down, but I do think this is a valid scenario as well off this base, so I'm just gonna close on my position here, and I might even consider taking a long down here if it doesn't want to just like completely run it over. There we go, TP1 hit. Let's go. Easy TP1. Let's go. Give us that TP2, baby. Boom, TP2 hit, guys. Let's go. What a nice momentum play. Yes, exactly, man. Like, honestly, when you get that type of move, you just gotta take it. But honestly, realistically, this is definitely hindsight bias, but dude, the 5-minute not closing above this key level should have absolutely indicated that we should have not been short here instead of long. But I was not watching that on the 5-minute at all, so that was a little unfortunate. And we probably should have been able to catch this whole move, but you know, that's hindsight bias, so, but you know, we were still able to catch this, so we recovered the account. Oh shoot, I kind of wanted to long this. Down here, base hit. If this chops around down here for a little bit, I might go long here. It's either we trust it right now to go down, right? Or we see another one of these and then we go down. But I do think it looks like overall, like, you know, the higher time frame still looks bearish, so, you know, we're still trying to fish for that short. So maybe somewhere up here we can finally hold a short down. But until then, we're gonna be kind of playing this range. It looks like PA just wants to do this right now. So we'll be trading that. Oh man, I was kind of hoping it would chop down here a little longer before moving up. I don't know if I just want to long it here. Let's try it. Screw it. Let's see if we get it. That's like a 1-to-1 play. I don't really like that too much, to be honest, but either way, I think I'm going to take my TP here on this base. We do need to recover this base. We're kind of getting rejected off it right now, so this is probably not the smartest long. But yeah, I don't know. 1 minute looks fine. 5 minutes looking alright. So we'll see. Let's see if this gets bought up. You got a payout coming in the new year and just passed 3 elusive flex evals. Let's go, dude. Congrats. That's massive. Yeah, we're gonna be printing next year. Excuse me. I like that. I'm gonna move my stops up. I just doubled my position. Let's see if we can get up here to that next base with the other 4 contracts. I want to see this pop up. There we go. There's that pop. PA is finally listening a little bit. Let's go, guys. Come on, our first 4. Take out our first 4. Brother, please. Brother, please. What platform do you trade on for Lucid accounts? I use TradeAvate and TradingView. That's what we just traded on. We just traded our Lucid accounts right before this. Now we're on Alpha, TradeAvate accounts. Have I always been a scalper? No. Oh, let's go. TP1 done. I've always been a swing trader. I started scalping not too long ago. And that was, it's for trading futures too. But honestly, the concepts are very similar. It's just time frames are different, so. Yeah, a lot of times out of the regular trading season, you'll see me hold my trades a lot longer. I think my trades that have like 3 hours holding plus have like 100% win rate. So ideally I like to hold my positions, but definitely like end of December PA, I'm definitely more in and out. And I think that's the hard part about kind of trading futures is that, you know, you have to be out at the end of the day. Unless you're swinging futures, but that's a little different with prop firms. You're not allowed to do that. So, yeah, I don't know. I prefer to hold my positions, ideally. When I was swing trading Forex, my positions would, I think my average position was like 12 hours or something like that. I have my statistics on it on my trading journal, but it was something like that, like 12 hours or something. All fractal, right? Yeah, exactly. It really is. Okay, this might take me out break even here. Actually, a little bit more than break even. It's a little bit in profit, so. There it is. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's why we took profits up here. And then the second was just in case we go above this high. But it looks like that was not the case. And then price is going to get choppier and choppier, get more coily. But overall, I'm still bearish, to be honest. But these alpha evals are pretty saved. We're almost 2K in profit now from being like 1,000 from drawdown. Do you find this more stressful or the same? Oh no, this is like 10 times more stressful, bro. I was high-key enjoying life. Swing trading Forex, so. But honestly, it is more stressful, but it's a lot more fun. And honestly, trading should become boring the more you get the more profitable you get. But dude, I just love trading, man. This is just so much fun. So, you know, for me, it's like finding a good balance between having fun and being profitable. Like I'm like full porting evals right now. You know what I mean? This is so much fun. So, like I wouldn't do this on funded accounts, but like I would have never been able to do this on like a Forex account. With that said, that looks really good for another long. I'm gonna take this long, and maybe we hit our targets this time. Probably not that target. I still want this target right above these highs, like this base here. Let's see if we can get it. Ew. Yeah, I guess not. I might just end up exiting this. Kind of watching this. Oh yeah, that just takes me out. Okay, guess not. I was thinking if this kind of swung up a little bit, because I did really want this high take in, this base hit before a drop down, but I guess not. I think this is honestly pretty valid to go short on. It's a little preemptive, shorting before it breaks value area, but I might just try it. There we go. I want to see us break value area. I want us to take this low. And then honestly, ideally, we come down to fill this gap. When made you stop trading Forex? Getting to futures made me stop trading Forex, to be honest. Yeah, my friend got me into this, and yeah. Alright, I'm kind of going heavier on this position. Where's my stop? That's so weird. Alright. Buy limit. Ideally, we come down here, take these. Let's see if we can take off 2 here. Secure a dub and go break even. I think that'll be the idea behind this, so. The idea behind this trade is that, you know, we've been bearish, right? And we saw price like coiling downwards, and we just try to get in on a short before it starts breaking down. And honestly, this might be it. So we're like, it's okay if we get stopped out break even, because you know, we're fishing for that big short. I do think this is possible. Like, we do want to see us break out of the value area before we dump. So, but just in case we don't, we take some profits, and then we just go break even, and then if it wants to come back up, we just get stopped out. And if it just doesn't want to, then you know, we lose the trade, and just kind of how it is. On your funders, would you have taken less than half of these trades? Yeah, I would have taken probably less than half of these. I think I probably on my fundeds, I would have stopped after maybe this trade that we ate up to Asia. No, maybe after these 2 trades. These 2 were like pretty bread and butter. I might have even taken this trade here if I was still watching the charts. I would have taken the long here. I still think that was a really good trade. It just didn't work out for us, so. Yeah, I think I took like 7 trades today, and I probably would have taken like 3 out of the 7 on my funded accounts. But today we're like, you know, highly leveraged trades on evals today, so let's see what we can get. Yeah, the markers are very thin. You can really tell by the price action. It just, the follow through on the big moves aren't really there, unfortunately for us. But we probably wanted this to come down already. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, that's a good reaction. I think our stop's still in a pretty good spot. Gapping down a little. Do you like IB? What is IB? Can I change this one to 2? I can't. Okay, there's 150 people watching the stream today, which is pretty crazy. We only have 27 likes. We had a bunch of bangers today. Appreciate if you guys can like the stream. Yep, appreciate it as always. And snooze you lose. I don't know what an IB is. What's an IB? Is that an indicator? Initial balance, first 30-minute or hour of the market open, whatever side breaks, extends, buys, or points, call data since 90s. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's not something I looked at, but that does sound pretty interesting. Ooh, that's not good. I was just hoping it would break down off that. Until it's really finding that lower deviation value area. You draw that out. Expand. Congrats on the read today, JMK. Do you trade other prop firms aside from Top Step and Lucid? Yeah, so this is Alpha. I'm trading Alpha, futures, and then also Tradeify. Yeah, I'm trying to get a bunch of funded accounts before next year. Maybe like before like mid-Jan. And then we'll just see how many payouts we can take from other firms. And then hopefully Top Step moves me live, so I can finally use Project X again to copy trades across like maybe just like 1 or 2 Tradeivate accounts at a time. The last time I did it across like 10 Tradeivate accounts, and it just completely rocked me. So we'll definitely do less next time. And this is going up. Yikes. Yeah, this is looking like it's not, yeah, just take me out. Unfortunate, that was a big L. Interesting. So now I'm wondering, you know, whether PA does this or if it wants to come up and do this, because this was like the levels I was wanting hit, right? And we kind of like a bullish break. Lower time frame, so it's possible. So I don't know if I want to try to eat this long or just try this short again. Definitely looking like a long angle. I'll try it. Same thing, kind of just going for a scalp. My target is above this high here on this base. So I want this high taken, this high here, right? So I want this high taken right here, which is right at the 50 EMA, and then I want it to come up to, honestly, tag this base, any one of these bases. So that's kind of the play. I'm gonna keep my stop a little higher. Short little scalp. Let's see if we can get it. How many points would this be? 22? Is that 22 points? Yeah, around 22 points. And then, what is a high target on this? Maybe VWAP would be a high target. And then I'll set half, take half, half off around this base. Let's see if we can get that. If not, this is probably just gonna continue dumping down. Honestly, this was still kind of toppy, you know? I think those are our two plays here. And if this does start breaking down again, I think we just go short on it. And if that doesn't work, or just call it. Otherwise, I might actually brick these evals, which is okay if we do. We are full porting, so we're near full porting, I would say. We're not actually full porting, but yeah. So this looks like it's breaking down, guys. I'm gonna get out of this, and I'm gonna immediately try to look for a short here. I want to see if this comes up, pops up a little bit for us. No, I'm in. Gotta add a little bit more in. So this is kind of the play now we're looking at, right? So this is the original play that we try to take up here. But I wasn't sure if this was going to come up here because I had targets up here in mind that I really want to hit. So we're kind of trading this as like the final little up before we eventually break down. And we'll see if we get it. Elvo, I called it. It's going up. I think it's going down, in my opinion. It might even come down to fill this gap today, or get somewhere near the gap, and maybe it'll fill the gap overnight session. But I'm definitely bearish on this. I think we've been bearish since, honestly, the early session. We're able to read a lot of these moves pretty clearly though, but our targets are edged a little, so I think it's really good that we've been taking some TPs along the way. Oof, that's a big move. A little choppy move. To be honest, I don't really like that. I don't know if that means there's buy pressure. I think overall, market structure wise, I'm still bearish on this, but I didn't really like that little pop up, if I'm honest. One hour is bearish, right? Yeah, 1 hour is bearish, 30 minutes bearish, 15 minutes bearish, 5 minutes bearish, 4 hour bearish, everything's bearish. So I'm still short. Regardless, I want to fish short, right? The longs we took was just kind of longing a scalp off the pullback. That's why we're pretty aggressive on taking profits. And we're a little bit more inclined to hold our positions going short. I went with 10 cons. Heck yeah. We're on evals, baby. Yeah, I'm wanting this to drop. It either drops like it's supposed to, or it squeezes out shorts. So I think if that's the case, I want to be short, you know? I'd rather be on the side that's potentially going to get squeezed out, you know, going in the correct direction of the market rather than betting on shorts getting squeezed. So that's just my opinion. I think over the long run, it's just what's going to work. Over the long run, playing 10 cons won't work, but we are having a little fun on evals today, so we'll just see what we get here. What is that? Why does it look like that? That looks weird. Yeah, this is probably the last trade, guys. I think if this trade hits stop, I think this account might be bricked. And if that's the case, I'll probably just call it for today. We're already up a ton on my other evals, so I don't feel like chasing too much end of day like this. So, yeah. Yeah, if this hits stop, it's probably donezo for this account. With that said, I might just put my stops a little higher and just let it brick the account if it wants to go up, and then if it wants to kind of reverse around this area, we'll let it. Are these lucid? No, these are the alpha accounts. I'm trading 2 alpha accounts right now. I wonder what the commission structure is. The commission seems a little high on alpha. So much aggressive buying for this barcode? Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if there's a level that I haven't really identified, but we definitely knew there was going to be some chop around this area. That's like the first thing that we said in the morning. The chop in the morning was clean, so it was like easy to trade, but now it's getting a little choppy on the lower time frames. So regardless, I am still wanting these lower levels hit. I'm still remaining bearish. I think we're still bearish. Full porting these. Yeah, these accounts are full ported now, pretty much. Like if I lose this account or lose this trade, these accounts are donezo. Just need it to break. Please. Niels, how often are you live? I'm live every day for New York Open. I was contemplating going live today because I'm pretty sick, but I'm here for the boys. Hit consistency on like 80 evals today, so we're doing pretty good. These alpha evals are not doing good, probably just because we're later in the session, right? The moves aren't as clean. So yeah, we'll see. Might end up breaking these, or we end up passing these evals, or getting consistency on these evals, I should say. Right now it's 2 alpha evals. I have 1 more alpha eval that I haven't traded. So we'll see. We'll see what we get. Not looking too good. I'm locked out on this. Nice. Are you saying that you just locked your account out? I mean, it's not a bad idea, man. Price is choppy. I do think that this should eventually go down, but I don't know. It's going to require volume. I don't know if we're going to have the volume PM session today. So we'll see. Nice. Clear 3 evals on gold last night. That's solid, man. Yeah, I don't really trade gold, so. Okay. Yo, these evals are bricked. It's all good, though. Go alpha another day. We still got 1 alpha eval, but I don't know if I want to trade it today, so. I would say I'm still short on this. But PA is choppy. And there are some levels above that I really wanted to hit, so, you know, that's always still an option too, right? I would say this is probably the protected high. Anything below this is kind of fair game. Do I look at bookmap when trading? Not really. I do want to. Probably gonna get bookmap soon, since futures is centralized, so it'd probably be worth trading off bookmap. W session had many bigger trades. Yeah, honestly, this is a great session. A lot better than I thought it was gonna be today too. So, pretty solid, man. A lot of my lucid evals are now close to passing. Maybe I can pass them this week, and hopefully I can get my Tradeify pass this week as well. We'll give alpha a try another time. Which firm do you use for your main funded account? I use TopStep, but I took out 5 payouts from them already, so it says to wait 7 to 10 days on whether or not they move you to live or not. So I just gotta wait on my TopStep accounts. But yeah, TopStep is my main live account. Yeah, just waiting. You check in most days. I work from home. Nice, dude. Awesome. Yeah, when I used to corporate, when I used to work from home, that was definitely great. But now I trade and work from home still, so it's still great. There it is. Maybe this is the top. Brutal chop. Yeah, market's a little choppy. I still think it's down. My entry was just bad on that short. I think I entered short here, right? Something like this. Hoping this would come down, but took out this high. Either way, I'm still expecting this in a chop down. I think if we go up, it's contrary, right? Maybe squeezing out a lot of shorts, so I think it's possible, but everything's pointing down. We took a few stabs at shorting this with pretty high leverage, so it was about time until we bricked the evals. You're holding the sell? Yeah, I mean if you're in a sell from up like higher and you're holding it, I think it's pretty solid. Yeah, I mean like the chance that this falls over is so much higher in my opinion. But I don't know, maybe you need power hour. You need some surge of volume for that to happen, and volume is just pretty dried up right now. Yeah, I think like coming up to take Asia high is just so unlikely now. Just bounced off Asia low. Bounced off Asia low, unable to claim this key base. Right off of like Asia's POC too. Can't reclaim Asia's POC. Or is it London? Oh, I can't reclaim London's POC. This is London POC. Let's see. This is New York. Yeah. Pretty much just stuck on POC, right? There it is. And then regardless, this is just gonna put in these highs, but I really think this drops. I know, these buyers are stubborn. It's alright, we'll squeeze them out. It looks like it's gonna drop pretty soon here. There it is. There's that short we were fishing for. Today was great. Thanks. You have a nice day. I'm off for the day. Yeah, absolutely, man. Have a good one. Yopi. We're pretty green on the day, so we'll take it. Have I looked at the tick charts for NQ? No, I'm briefly. I haven't like tested trading on the tick charts or back tested any trading on the tick charts, but yeah, other than that, not really. PipMoQ, what's up, man? What's good? $500 tick structure reads clean. Let's check it out. Oh, how do you do custom ticks? I see. You gotta get on ultimate. Yeah, I don't have that. Check this out. What chart is that? 30-minute chart. That's pretty wild. You'd have gray hairs if you didn't unlock it? Yeah, honestly, bro. It's playing with us. For sure. Yeah, probably won't really get anything until Power Hour. And maybe even on Power Hour, we probably might not even get anything. You know? It's low volume, end of session, so, or end of year. Like we ate good here. We ate that, and then I think we ate this, right? I think we ate some of this too. And we got chopped up here, so makes sense. Power is last hour, so at 3 p.m. Eastern. So when is that? In a little while. In like 3 hours, right? Yeah, in like 3 hours. How many points did we get today? 150? That's not bad. That's pretty good. I was still looking at the space to get tapped. So maybe he wants to come up here before it does this move down, actually. This is what we were looking at this whole time. And honestly, I think this is the only reason I was getting chopped up. I was really wanting this to get hit, right? So instead of just holding my short when I was like short here, I started fish trade longs just because I was still pretty biased on this getting hit. So that definitely contributed to me getting chopped up. But I think if I just held convicted, you know, a convicted short here, I at least wouldn't have gotten chopped up at the very least. Yeah, definitely got a lot of levels here to watch out for, so I don't know. Maybe we can look for a short off that, but high key, I might be done for the day. Let's see. Let me check my copy trader, what we got. Yeah, 4 tradify evals, or 3 tradify evals at consistency, and 3 lucid evals at consistency, and the other 2 evals are also at consistency, but I just saved the accounts, 2 of them, so let's go. 2 alpha evals gone though in this chop. Alrighty guys, I might be off for the day. There's not really much I wanna look out for here. We're like up a ton on our evals, so I think I'm just gonna get off and continue tomorrow. Maybe we can pass our lucid evals tomorrow. You personally seen 2 top step leaderboard traders transition to gold overnight? Yeah, I might take a look at gold. It just moves really quick, so I don't know, we'll see. I'm Pacific time zone. I live on the West Coast, US, so. Daily day trade, thanks for the stream. Yeah, absolutely, man. Hope you guys had a green day, like I did. Today was a pretty fantastic trading day, so. We'll take it. End of December, PA. The JMK Trading Club stays green. Let's go. Alright guys, have a good one. And yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'm probably gonna just go and get some more rest. I'm still pretty sick, so. Yeah, if you guys are getting sick too, definitely get your guys' rest as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.